now that I've said that, I kind of feel like I should mark it. Should I mark them? Okay, we are changing the plan. I actually feel like I should mark it, because if I don't mark it, how are you going to see the difference that 23 uses makes? Yeah, we're going to mark it. Change that up, roll back, rewind, we're marking the products. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm bringing you another project introduction. This is the Girl Fix Your Face project, created by Rachel at Panning with Rachel, who I'll have linked down below. This project is to help you get some focus on your face products. Get some use out of your face products, but not as hardcore focus if you were panning them. So each month you roll in face products that relate to the categories, and you select a goal for those, and you work on it until you've reached those goals, and then you roll in another one and continue on and continue on. I'm doing my project, I guess, a little bit differently. I've changed up my categories slightly to compare to what Rachel has, but I'm also going to be working on each product 23 times. I picked 23 because it's 2023. Obviously. So my goal is to use each of these items 23 times and then roll in a new one. As such, I am going to have a backstock, I guess is kind of the correct term, similar to what Ceylan has in her Turn and Burn project, which I'll have her channel linked down below as well, so you can check that out if you're interested. But I'm going to have a backstop or a backup so that if I do reach the correct number of uses for a product, I can just roll in the next one without having to wait until the next update. Let's jump in. I'll give you some details about the products that I'm currently rolling in. I'm rolling these ones in just as I see fit rather than any specific way. I'm just grabbing products out as I want to use them. And then I'll go in depth in the products that I've currently rolled in to hit the goal, and then I will show you what is in my backstock, but we won't really be discussing those too much until they actually roll into the project. So let's jump right in with the first category, which is face primer, and I'll have information either up here or up here in relation to these products. So the first category is face primer, and for face primer I'm going to be rolling in the Hangover RX primer, and we are currently sitting about here. I will mark it after I finish filming. So I think I've only used it a couple times, so we don't have too much in here. I'm assuming that this is a like a deluxe size sample. I got given it by a friend, but I'm interested to see if it's worth me looking at getting one of these full size in the future. So that is the first product I'll be using for face primer. The next one is concealer, and I'm going to be working on my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. Anyone who follows along on my Instagram will know that I've been having some adventures in concealer with this product. I did decide to remove the sponge tip that was on here because I hadn't used it for a while, and then the sponge tip was really gross. I am having slight struggles with it because, as you can see, there is product sitting up the top here. When you twist it, a little bit comes up and you use it, but then it continues to have stuff leak up into it. So if this was also still had the sponge on here, that product would then just sit there waiting for my next use. It's a bit of an interesting product, and I'm not sure. I do enjoy it. It is what I'm wearing today, but I don't know if I love it. especially the contraption that it's currently in. But currently we are down here, and we'll see how many uses 23 uses gets us. Next up, we have the category powder, and for that I'm going to be rolling in a powder I have not yet used. This is the MCO Beauty Invisible Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. It is just a invisible powder. I would love to hit pan on this throughout the year, but we'll just start with my 23 uses. For blush, I've decided to roll in a cream blush. So this is the Maybelline Dream Matte Blush. It is in the shade 80 Burgundy Flush. This is it right here. I have used it in another project before, so it does have a slight dip in it. That's about how much is in here. Let me give you a swatch. It is a lovely blush. That's it right there. So we'll be rolling this one in again for 23 uses. Next, for my contour slash bronzer category and my highlighter category, I'm actually rolling in one product for both. This is the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Ice Palette, but unfortunately the packaging here has broken and it is not closing up, which is why I decided to roll both of these in. This is it right here. It does have a bit of a chocolatey scent to it, but we're going to be rolling in both the highlighter and the bronzer slash contour. I am not sure if this really is in my color because the highlighter is very gold. So the highlighter is definitely not my shade, and I don't really think the contour is either. But considering the packaging is broken, I don't really think I can pass it on to anybody else. So I'm going to give it a try and see how well it goes for the 23 uses. And last but not least, for setting spray, I am rolling in my Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs and rose water. This has been in a project before, as you can see from the lines. I can't remember off the top of my head what project, but I will have it linked up in the cards in case you would like to check it out. So we're actually sitting slightly lower, sorry. We're just under where this last line is. So I do think that with 23 uses, we will either be finished or be close to finished, which will be good if I get to roll out a product. Even though that is not the name of the game for this project, I will be happy if I do get to finish this one up. So those are the 7 focus products for this project, and like I said, quick recap, the aim is to use them 23 times each. When I hit 23 uses, I will be pulling from my backstock. So this is currently my backstock here. These are the products waiting in the wings to be used, and I'll just go through them quickly with you. So like I said, I won't have any additional information about these products. It's just a quick rundown. So in my backstock, we have the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Concealer. This is in the shade Light 2. So we have this one. We have the Essence Little Beauty Angels Color Correcting Soft Brightening Face Perfecting Primer. This is in the shade 03 I'm Your Brightening Angel. We have the AC On Tour Australis Contouring and Highlighting Kit, Lighter Than Light Complexion. This is it right here. I would be using this one as a powder. I know it is kind of a highlighter, but it's a bit more like a powder. So I'd probably use that, if you can see that just there, as more of a powder. And I've already got pan on this contour right here, so I would start with this one here. For blush, we have the Essence Beauty Beats blush. This is in 01 Groupie at Heart. And then we have the Maybelline Face Studio Chrome Highlighter, Jelly Highlighter. This is in 40 Metallic Gold. And last but not least, we have the I Heart Revolution Strawberry Milk Fixing Spray. So that is what is currently sitting in my backstock for when I hit goal on my focus products. So what the aim will be is I hit my goal, and be that even if it's before my update, I will roll in something from my back stock. Then when the update comes around, I will provide details including weights, etc., for what is coming in from the back stock, and I will show you if anything additional has been added to my back stock as well. I'm hoping that this will kind of work well for what I'm aiming for. Things might slightly change as we go throughout the year, but I'm hoping to really get some use out of my face products. With that, I'm Verity. This was the Girl Fix Your Face Project Pan introduction, and now to the outro.